everybody, it's Megan, just popping in to say hello in the midst of all this mad Christmas pre-rush. I got this fantastic email today, and I am a big one for believing that women should have independence and financial independence especially. I mean, you might not be able to save the world with it, but I think when you're married, it's really nice to have some of your own money so you're not held under ransom or you've just got your own things, or if you want to buy your husband a present, or if you want to buy yourself a top, you don't have to say, could I please have this? So anyway, today I got this. In fact, that's what made me start my business, because Oprah did a story on that. And you've probably heard that story before, but so it was Oprah talking about women and independence and financial independence that started me right off. So if I teach Zoe nothing else, my daughter, it will be to have her own independence and financial freedom. Okay, today I got this email. I'm going to read it to you, so I need to look down a bit because I don't know it, but it's a poem by Maya Angelou. It's not even a poem really, but it's just cool, the things that she says a woman should have. A woman should have enough money within her control to move out and rent a place of her own, even if she never wants to or needs to. That is true. You should never feel trapped being anywhere. You should feel like you're there because you want to be there, not because you're financially stuck. A woman should have something perfect to wear if the employer or date of her dreams wants to see her in an hour. A woman should have a youth that she's content to leave behind. Now, that's true, isn't it? A woman should have a past juicy enough that she's looking forward to retelling it in her old age. That's cute too. I'm just looking down here. A woman should have a set of screwdrivers, a cordless drill, and a black lace bra. Well, I've got one of those. A woman should have one friend who always makes her laugh and one who lets her cry. A woman should have a good piece of furniture not previously owned by someone else in the family. A woman should have 8 matching plates, wine glasses with stems, and a recipe for a meal that will make her guests feel honoured. Does that mean tacos? Can I include that? Seeing as I've made them so many times. It's taco night tonight, actually, Christmas tacos. So I'm going to do a video. A woman should have a feeling of control over her destiny. Yes. Every woman should know how to fall in love without losing herself. Every woman should know how to quit a job, break up with a lover, and confront a friend without ruining the friendship. Every woman should know when to try harder and when to walk away. Every woman should know that she can't change the length of her calves, the width of her hips, or the nature of her parents. Yes. We all have our little things that we'd like to change, don't we? But you know what? When you look at some of the other people out there who've got things a lot worse, it's really not that bad having a few extra pounds on, or as long as you're happy. It really, you've got to be healthy, and if you're eating well and doing a bit of exercise, then, that's okay. Every woman should know that her childhood may not have been perfect, but that it's over. I had a great childhood, so that wasn't necessarily for me, that one. Every woman should know what she would and wouldn't do for love or more. Every woman should know how to live alone, even if she doesn't like it. Very true. I really do know I could survive anything. I mean, I'm not putting it out there that I want anything bizarre, but I know that about myself. So I think that's a good thing. Every woman should know whom she can trust, whom she can't, and why she shouldn't take it personally. Now, that is such a good one, because I'm finding there's so many people out there that you just can't trust, and you tell a secret to, and they might tell, 1,000 people. If you don't want someone to know something, let me tell you, don't tell anyone. Because it's bad when people do that. If someone tells me a secret, I never ever tell. Even if someone says don't tell Paul, I don't even tell him till I'm allowed to. Because I haven't said it for it. Be a good secret keeper, everyone, girls out there. Because there's nothing worse. It's really nice to be trusted. Every woman should know where to go, be it to her best friend's kitchen table or a charming inn in the woods when her soul needs soothing. That's true. You have certain friends that you call up when you know they're going to say the right thing. Every woman should know what she can and can't accomplish in a day, a month, and a year. What about if you're a procrastinator? Does that count? And then it just says send this to 3 women. So I hope I've sent this to lots of women out there, and maybe some interested men who want to know what women should have. There we go. That'd be pretty nice. Anyway, hope you're all having a great day. Oh, and you know what? I watched that show. Has anyone ever watched that show 7 Up, and then it goes 14 up, 21 up, 28, and they film the kids every 7 years? I was watching the American one, and they're only up to 21 up. The trouble with these shows is that when they show the latest one, I always want to see 7 years ahead, and, you know, sure enough, I always catch up with it 7 years later. Anyway, it was very interesting to see how the backgrounds of kids, and not just their economic backgrounds, but more so how their thoughts were as children led to where they were now. Like, there's one kid who, he just sort of said it at 14, oh, you know, you wake up and sometimes you might go to sleep and you just might not wake up. Nothing's certain. And he's in jail now, but he was from a terrible background and couldn't even ride his bike downstairs because people could have knocked him off it and just taken the bike. And then there was this other kid who he was an only child, and he was on the computer, and he had some bizarre things to say, and he's actually quite independent, and he's a doctor and a businessman now. And I think he developed those little widgets on your computer, you know, those little things that pop up. So it's pretty awesome to see that show. And it's almost like the law of attraction. It's almost showing you, the theme of the show is show me the man at 7 and I will show you the man later on. And it was quite accurate. It's really intriguing. So anyway, if you haven't ever seen those shows, they're very cool. You should. I think it started with an English group first of all, and I think they felt very intruded upon in their later life, because some of them really didn't go very well at all. So anyway, that's all. I will chat to you tomorrow. And oh my God, guess what, Kareen23 has just sent me a message to say she's coming to Chicago. I am getting so excited by all of you who are coming to Chicago. We're going to have the best time. Wow, how awesome to meet you all. So if you're half thinking about it and thinking, oh, will I do it or won't I? Get on your internet now and see if you can find a cheap flight and just come, because it's going to be fun. That means you too, Miss Katie. Let's do it. Yay. All right, that's it. Bye.